So the Laramie Project is a docudrama based on the murder of Matthew Shepard, a gay University of Wyoming student in 1998.
It's not really about the murder itself, but about the way that the small town of Laramie has to cope with that murder, how it reflects on them as a town.
And basically this group from New York comes down called the Tectonic Theater Group, and they start by interviewing all the townspeople.
And it's basically about how the town reacts to his death and how they sort of talk about it and cope with it and meet with these members of the Tectonic Theater Project.
3 weeks after the murder, it created a firestorm of national news. And there had been hate crimes and gay bashing throughout the 80s and 90s, but this one really struck a chord with people.
Yeah, it really explores different themes of grief and shock, and it also is really informative.
If you don't know the story of Matthew Shepard, I think it's an important story that you should know.
You're going to see a lot of different points of view about this crime that happened.
Every kind of political stripe and socioeconomic background, and really how this murder affected the people in the town and really in the nation.
They're examining their own biases.
We talk a lot about what happened and go into a lot of detail about what happened to Matthew and how he was after he was attacked. I think it's really important that we inform people that this still happened.
Sadly, the play is still relevant today.
I think that it would be disappointing if this awful event had happened and it's not still talked about and still recognized.
Right now, this play is extremely important.
I have taught so many LGBTQ kids over the years, and to watch these laws all of a sudden kind of bully and attack them and not let them be who they want to be, I felt like, this is my last stand, I really need to take a stand.
I think the message of this play is really important, especially today where people have so many differing opinions, and we live in a society where we're all trying to sort of come together, and I think the Laramie Project does that really well.
One of the reasons that I chose this play is it's my final year of teaching high school theater, and I wanted to do something that had some kind of impact.
When I read the play, I cried, and I think that most of my cast would say the same.
I've never been a part of something as tear-jerking as this.
All across the country, there have been repealing of LGBTQ kind of hard-won rights over the past 2 decades.
There's so much legislation going around in the United States especially, and around the world, subjugating queer people. Their rights are being revoked. We're moving backwards, really.
I also think it's really brave of us to be doing this, because I know there's some people at our school and just in our community that just don't support us doing this.
I really hope that people do come see the play. The message is important.
I really hope that it has a lasting impact on our community. I think it shows many important messages that I think can really move a lot of people.
We do live in a county that is allowing this material to go on. In a couple counties over, this play is banned in some places.
I just feel really, really lucky to be in this county. I haven't been aware of just how much the county does for queer people and just students in general.
This is PG-13. It is not for a younger audience. There's some adult language. There are some graphic descriptions of the hate crime itself. So it is not for the faint of heart, and we put warnings out there.
It's tough to sort of embody that emotion because it's very real.
A lot of the dialogue in the play is really just kind of hurtful.
I think that you will come out of it feeling something. I hope that people who come to it will learn something.
I think it's important that we show this.
I have a number of LGBTQ kids involved in the production, and they have said, thank you. They're really behind it. So I hope that we can get the community behind it too.
It's really worth it, even if you're not in theater, in choir, in the performing arts. I think it's really important. Even if you are not queer, I think it's so important to go and see this play.
I'd say you're gonna be moved. You're probably gonna cry, so maybe bring some tissues.
I think that's really important for this play to share a story and for the community around it to understand it. So I think that makes it a really compelling play to come see.
If you wanted to see a really brilliant piece of theater, come see it.